Howdy, brothers and sisters out there in YouTube land. This here is Grateful Panic. I've got another review for you guys today. Oh, excuse me. And today, we're going to be reviewing the Benchmade Proper. And it's going to be kind of a double header, and the second part's going to be really quick because I've already done a review on the actual pattern, but we're going to be revisiting the Great Eastern Cutlery number 43 Oregon Trapper, and we're going to be doing, or I'm going to give you my thoughts on the Northfield versus the Tidioute. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and dive down into what did I carry today. And I actually carried, I didn't think it was a lot, but when I laid it all out, and really it isn't a lot. It just felt like a lot when I was laying it out right here. But in addition to this guy, I also carried the Spyderco Paramilitary 2, and apparently that's a tongue twister for me, so from now on I'll just be calling it the PM2, and you guys will be getting a review on that guy sometime in the near future. My fixed blade carry today was the Bark River Knives Gunny Vortex in A2 blade steel and ironwood burl handle material. My Swiss Army knife carry for today was the Victorinox Climber. My flashlight carry was the Olight S Mini Baton in raw brass. And my pocket tool carry is my other new favorite pocket tool, the little Punisher style pocket tool that Brother Gonzo sent me. So, with that being said, oh no, not with that, it hasn't all been said, because we need to dive into what am I drinking today. And today, I am going to be drinking a New Belgium Voodoo Ranger IPA. And these are good little fellas. I like the Voodoo Ranger, so go ahead and put that pocket tool to work. But now, with that being said, it's time to get down to the nitty-gritty, the knife of the hour. The knife that we've all been waiting for, or at least the knife that I've been waiting for, the review knives. And first, we're going to set this GEC aside, and we're going to take a look at this guy. And this is a killer slip joint. I really like this knife. And I did not, I wasn't able to get it on my Blade HQ order this last time, but hopefully, if I order again sometime in the near future, I'll be able to throw one of these and a bug out on there, because I really want both of those knives. But before we get into the meat and taters of this knife, let's get the boring stuff out of the way and go ahead and get some measurements. And we have a closed length of 3 7/8 inches. We have a fully open length of 6 9/16 inches. A full blade length. You know what? I'm all backwards there. That's 5/8. And this was 7/8. Yeah, so a closed length of 3 7/8. Fully open length of 6 5/8. A full blade length of 2 3/4, and that gives us a cutting edge of just about 2 3/4. Dang, good job there, Benchmade. And let's get a weight on this guy real quick. It's a super light knife. It's another one of those that just kind of disappears in your pocket. 2.1 ounces, and 61 grams. So yeah, no weight issues there at all. Let's get a look at these materials here. We're looking at green canvas micarta cover material, and I love the feel of this micarta. I'm a big micarta freak anyway, but this kind of like a unfinished, I mean it's finished but it's not polished, it's just a really, it's got some good grip to it, some nice texture. We've got some stainless steel hardware all the way around. And what's nice about this versus your more traditional slip joints is you can actually, you know, if you get a little blade play in a traditional slip joint, and I've done it on some of my cheaper ones, I would never do it on the more valuable ones, which I don't really have anything of that much value, but you know, sentimental value wise, I've, you know, peened the pin over a little bit more, and it pinches down the scale material down onto the blade, and it gets rid of that blade play. But this one you don't have to worry about that because you actually have a torque screw in the pivot, so you can actually adjust the pivot if you get any blade play. We're looking at a nice clip point blade on this guy in S30V, and I thought this was really cool because old JR got one of the first production runs, and I thought that was really neat. That would definitely be something that I would hang on to, and I'm sure JR will. He probably treasures the heck out of this knife, which makes it mean even that much more to me that he loaned it to me. And you've got, it's almost a cross between a long pull and a nail nick on this guy. Really cool system for opening. And it does have a half stop. And the walk and talk is pretty daggum decent. The walk is a tiny bit sluggish, but that snap, I mean, that's on point. I'm digging that. And like I said, I mean, I really enjoyed this knife, and I will definitely be getting one. And it fits really nice in your hand. You've got this little bit of jimping right here on a portion of the back spring, and then on the spine of the knife. And I thought that was really cool. Gives your thumb a little something to grip onto when you're really getting in there. Sorry for all the sniffling. I think I must be having some sinus issues going on. But yeah, and the blade has a nice high flat grind on it, and I love that blade shape. And you know, I love swedges, but on this one I love the fact that they didn't do a swedge. I think that's really it gives it a nice rugged look, how the spine stays the same width until it tapers down right at the main bevel there. So yeah, all in all, I mean, this knife is just a bang. Oh, and I forgot to mention, it's got a really nice little lanyard hole in it, and I think if I got one of these, I would put a lanyard on it just to give me a little bit, because I'll carry it in. I've been carrying it in this slip here, and a little lanyard hanging off just gives you something to yank that knife right out. But yeah, all in all, this is a absolutely amazing knife. I mean, just fabulous. 1 second, please. Oh, needed something to get that tickle out of my throat. But yeah, all in all, this is a absolutely fabulous knife. Like, there, I see nothing wrong with it. The blade steel is amazing. Like, that is just cool as crap to have on a slip joint knife. And fit and finish, I mean, it is just on point. Like, really nice fit and finish. And you don't have any overlap right here where the cover material goes on the scales or the liners. It looks like it's going to be super easy to clean because you can completely disassemble this knife, and that's another plus. And as far as I can tell, looking down in there, it looks to me like it's riding on phosphor bronze washers. So that's a little something else I forgot. But my philosophy with these videos is if I get it in there, I get it in there. So yeah, all in all, this knife definitely gets the Grateful Panic seal of approval, which is 1 3/4 thumbs up. Now, let's move on over to this little big guy, this GEC Oregon Trapper. And I don't know if all of you have, but I'm sure some of you, maybe not even most of you, but some of you watched the review I did on the Tidioute version. And actually, it was the cherry, the jig Brazilian cherry wood handled beaver tail. And I said, you know, how much I really, really wanted to love that knife, and I just couldn't because of, you know, there was just some glaring flaws in it. And somebody commented on that video and said that, you know, with all the feedback GEC got from the consumers on the Tidioute version, they actually fixed the issues on the Northfield version. And I gotta say, they did. This knife is absolutely amazing. I mean, the walk and talk is perfect. Absolutely perfect. And I'm not going to let it snap down because I don't think these have any blade wrap, but I don't want to roll JR's edge over, so I'm not going to let it go from half stop. But, I mean, the walk is absolutely smooth. The talk, it's got a nice snap. And this orange camel bone, man, it is absolutely amazing. And I love these line bolsters. And this swedge, they actually did a cut swedge on this one instead of the hand-drawn swedge. So this one, you know, comes up from the tip and just, it has a definitive end instead of just kind of tapering out. And also, instead of the satin, they did the blade in a polished finish. And I'm getting fingerprints all over JR's knife, but I will clean that off for you, JR. You got the GEC CAR model number, and then you've got Northfield unexcelled, made in the USA, and etched on the blade is trademark Northfield unexcelled. So all in all I gotta say about this knife is I wish I would have waited for the Northfield instead of jumping on that beaver tail, because for the little bit of extra you paid for this guy, which it really wasn't much at all. I mean, their prices don't go up that much from Tidioute to Northfield, and to me, this is worth $100 more than the beaver tail was, or yeah, than the beaver tail cost. But anyway, guys, we did get a winner, as you saw, with the giveaway drawing. And it was really kind of a cool deal. He contacted me, and this guy's from Norway, and I mean, he was just the nicest guy. He said, hey, I got to let you know that, and my cat just moved our little backdrop. He said, I gotta, be upfront with you and let you know I'm from Norway. So if that's a problem, with shipping or whatever, and you want to do another drawing, I totally understand. And then he even offered, he said, if it's not a problem, I'll pay the shipping. I was like, dude, no. I mean, you want a giveaway. I'm not having you pay for shipping. I did not specify in the giveaway video if it was continental US, if it was worldwide, if I didn't specify any of that. You won the giveaway fair and square. I'm not having you pay for the shipping. And it turns out that he really wants this prize package because he gave away all his sacks to friends and family, which, I mean, that's a cool thing in and of itself right there. That's like a big part of the knife community. And he's never owned a case, which that's cool as crap. And the fixed blade he's going to give to his 9-year-old daughter. So I just thought it was all the way around just a cool deal that he won. So congratulations to BH, and thank him and all you guys for all your support. I really, really appreciate it. I mean, I just can't say that enough. how wonderful it's been doing this channel, and how much fun and excitement I've had, and how cool it is to interact with all you cool people. So, with that being said, this is Grateful Panic signing off. And remember, guys, stay alert, stay alive. And hey, how about do something nice for somebody today? Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.